Here comes the boat. Ready for action.
Making her way to the ring from Calgary, Alberta, Canada, Natalya!
Natalya, one of the all-time greats, really a trailblazer in the women's division here in WWE, and gonna bring that expertise and experience here to NXT.
The Queen of Hearts spans eras, and her boat status is forever.
Natalya is always refining her arsenal. She's more dangerous than ever.
Fallon Henley is ready to speak her mind and start some fights.
And her opponent, representing Fatal Influence from Chelsea, Michigan, Fallon Henley.
You have to be careful around Fallon Henley. She'll knock your teeth out and keep them as a souvenir.
You can feel Fallon's focus. She has an incredible intensity and is a one-woman ambush.
I've had the pleasure of calling a lot of Fallon Henley's matches, and I can tell you, she's a straight-up problem for any opponent.
The following contest is an ambulance match. There are no pinfalls, submissions, disqualifications, or countouts. The only way to win is for a superstar to force their opponent into the ambulance by any means necessary. After closing both doors, the remaining superstar will be declared the winner. Now, let the match begin!
The ambulance is parked, and there's only one way to win the match. Lock your opponent in the back before they lock you in.
But the ambulance isn't the only threat to these competitors tonight. Danger looms over this match as anything goes.
This is not a match you can easily prepare for. You really have to pull out all of the stops in this situation.
That's how you wear down your opponent.
Crank in the head.
Got the leg and drops the elbow. Oh, stomping away. Getting up, but she has no idea she's in the crosshairs. Foot to the belly.
Each shot landing with a little bit more venom.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Nothing pretty here, just good old-fashioned fisticuffs. Just teeing off with that fight for everybody.
The raw power, the sheer guts of these two.
Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
Wicked thumb. Did you hear that thud?
Single leg drop kick. The damage is starting to affect her. She's heading out of the ring. Countouts are not a factor for her.
Taking a look inside the ambulance. Now has to think of a way to get their opponent into it. Getting an up-close and personal view of their ride out of this arena. Oh!
This match brings its own set of dangers, but what does someone need to do to send their opponent off in the ambulance?
It's imperative to know where you are at all times because it's anything goes. You aren't only defending yourself from entering the ambulance, you're also defending against any weapons of mass destruction all over the arena.
Look at the struggle just to shut that first door.
How did they escape? That's incredible!
What resolve.
Step up engineering. And Fallon Henley has taken control.
I don't know if Natalya can withstand this. She's locked in, about to go for the...
Look at this! Suicide dive!
Took a massive risk, but it might have paid off.
Hooking it up here, what's next? Boom!
suplex.
Fallon showing why she cannot be underestimated.
Look at the heart. Ferguson.
She's on life support after that. Just got to stuff her in the ambulance now.
Being dragged and mangled all the way to the back doors of the ambulance. Ooh!
Desperately trying to close the first of two doors.
They actually escaped from the ambulance.
This battle rolls on.
Totally helpless at the moment.
Chucked into the back of the ambulance. Shut the doors and this one's over.
Momentum is clearly against it. This is a hell of a struggle. Just try to close one door.
Halfway to victory if they can do it. And they're not ready to let this end just yet.
Still more fight to be had. You saw that coming. Sit out, powerbomb.
She's climbing to a new frontier here.
On top of the ladder now. What the heck does she plan to do up there? Natalya might be wasting too much time worrying about the crowd.
Takes their opponent down, now just teeing off a series of hammer fists raining down.
And there is nothing but unforgiving steel on the roof of the ambulance.
This is the viciousness this match brings out in people. This is as reckless as it gets. Ascending an ambulance, fighting up in the air, this is crazy.
Looks like her opponent's not going to need a chiropractor. I can't imagine that felt good at all.
The way things are going, I think we're going to need another ambulance out here.
Drop kick hits the mark.
And that might put Fallon on her heels.
Yeah, Natalya showed that Hart family wisdom.
Oh my goodness. Falls all the way to the floor.
Gets lifted into position.
Tossed into the back of the meat wagon. Trying to force the first.
Surviving the shutting door and escaping the ambulance.
And the match continues. Oh, she manages to reverse it.
Down in the basement with a drop kick.
Uh-oh, full Nelson. Reverse STO.
Natalya's locked in the crosshairs now. Look at the heart. Ferguson. Emergency personnel is ready. Stuff them in and close that ambulance door.
Pretty drop kick. Producing a trampling. It knew what was coming there.
Natalya strikes with natty by nature. Wow, even Uncle Brett would give that a 10 out of 10.
That's why every woman in WWE looks at Natalya as the standard bearer. And launched into the back of the ambulance. That's not where this superstar wants to be right now.
Trying to at least slam one door shut.
Halfway to victory.
Forcing their way out of the ambulance. Uh-oh.
German suplex released.
Evades the attack.
Right in the solar plexus. Followed up by another to the chest.
Henley was scouted there.
The boat, Natalya, doing what she does best. Sharpshooter applied.
Interesting place to lock it. She releases the hold.
No harm in changing things up if a submission isn't working the way you want it to.
How much longer can these superstars continue to fend off defeat?
Every obstacle's been met with equal measures of tenacity. It's going to take a lot to close this one out.
This is a hell of a struggle. Just trying to close one door. Halfway home now.
Pushing with every fiber of their being to slam the door.
I can't believe they're going to win this. They're going to win it.
They slam the door. This one's over.
I can't believe they won. What a match.
Here is your winner, Natalya!
As the ambulance heads out of the arena, what a match we just saw.